right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Alright guys, let's jump into tonight's weather video. We're going to start with our radar picture, and as you can see, we don't have anything going on the radar picture currently. Just what we got on the radar right now is just that fuzz from the radar beam. But that is it. We don't have any moisture going on. Now, let's look at temperatures. At the 11 o'clock hour, we still got 75 right now in Sioux Falls. Today was a very nice day. It was, a little bit on the warm side, especially for this time of the year. But if you like warmer weather, you loved today. You've been loving the last few days, and you're going to love tomorrow as well, as we're going to have one more really warm day, and we'll get to that here in a moment. Temperatures, again, 70 in Brookings, up in northeastern South Dakota, 66 in Aberdeen, 64 in Sisseton, and then out into western South Dakota, 63 in Rapid, 57 in Spearfish, 64 in Buffalo, 68 in Phillip, and then down into Nebraska, 60s and 70s as well. 72 in North Platte, 72 as well in Grand Island, 75 in Omaha, 73 in Norfolk. Into Iowa, 60s and 70s as well, 70 in Spencer, 72 in Des Moines, 66 in Cedar Rapids. And then into Minnesota, 70s, 75 in the cities, 75 as well in Marshall, 70 in Rochester, 73 in Worthington. Very mild out there, especially for nighttime temperatures. Now we have a number of things to get to. Severe weather chances are back in the picture. We'll get to that in a moment and more. But first, let's hear a brief word from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Now, I did want to briefly mention this. There actually is a marginal risk of severe weather tonight across western South Dakota into northeastern Wyoming and southeastern Montana into North Dakota. This does include Rapid City up to Buffalo, Spearfish, Black Hills area. Marginal risk of severe weather. Reason being, as you can see here on the radar picture, there's your thunderstorms out in Wyoming. And let's put a loop on this real quick. As you can see, it's kind of moving in a northeasterly direction. So the expectation is for thunderstorms to continue to form and expand eastward towards western South Dakota overnight. And so that is your risk there for tonight. Now, here is something else that we need to talk about. This is tomorrow, and this is a severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center down in Norman, Oklahoma, giving you guys the latest update here. Marginal risk in green, Pierre down into central Nebraska, over towards Grand Island and Omaha, and into western Minnesota. And then the area shaded in yellow, that is our slight risk, level 2 out of 5. Does include Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, Huron, Winter, Mitchell, Chamberlain, down to Sioux City, O'Neill, Norfolk, Nebraska, and then up into North Dakota. So the areas there shaded in yellow, that is the more focused area for possible severe weather. Now, this is for tomorrow, late afternoon, into the evening hours, and then overnight. That is what we're looking at. Now, right here, this area shaded in green is your tornado risk, and Sioux Falls is right in the middle of that. Huron, Aberdeen, Pierre, central, eastern South Dakota into northeast Nebraska, northwest Iowa, southwest Minnesota. So that's your tornado risk. It's a 2%, so it's a very slim chance, but it's not zero. It is certainly a possibility. Mainly going to be a nighttime event, looks like. And then this is your hail probabilities, 15% there in yellow, Huron, Brookings, kind of Highway 12 down towards Sioux Falls, Mitchell, Chamberlain, Winter, and then down into Nebraska. And then your wind outlook, right there, again, eastern South Dakota, Mulbridge, Aberdeen, Huron, Sioux Falls, down into Nebraska. The area shaded in yellow there. That's your wind risk. So that is on the table tomorrow. That is your forecast for tomorrow again. But it's not going to be an all-day thing. Tomorrow, actually, for most of the day, should be a nice warm day. And we'll get to that here in just a moment. But again, please be weather aware tomorrow, as there could be severe weather. And we're getting into that time of the year now where we got our severe weather outlooks more prominent here. And so need you guys to be weather aware. Need to be monitoring the weather tomorrow night. Very important. Make sure that you have a way to receive watches and warnings. Please have a weather radio. Seek shelter if you're in a warning. And again, this is going to be a little more dangerous perhaps, because most likely this event looking to be a more nighttime scenario. So could be a little bit more dangerous. But again, if you're plugged in on the weather, if you're prepared, have a safety plan in place, nothing to worry about there. And again, this isn't looking like a major outbreak either. We're not looking at a severe weather outbreak. This is more scattered in nature, so we're not really seeing any outbreaks expected. All right, so let's take a look at your future scan forecast here. So this is the current picture. Again, you got those rain and thunderstorm activity in Wyoming into western Nebraska. The anticipation here, there you go. Overnight, these storms are going to fire up in western South Dakota there, Black Hills region, Rapid City, and then kind of move in a northeasterly direction, as you can see there. Overnight, that is what it'll look like. For the Black Hills, Rapid City area, got thunderstorms in the area there, and then that'll move northeast over the morning hours, and then that'll fade away. And then for your late morning to early afternoon, more thunderstorm activity will develop in central South Dakota there, and then kind of move east. Also down in Nebraska could be part of that line as well, also up into North Dakota. So this is late afternoon, central South Dakota into Nebraska there. There's that low pressure down in Nebraska, and the system will move east. And as you can see there, it'll be kind of more of a line segment, and this looks to be more of like a wind QLCS type event. We could see embedded spin-up tornadoes possible inside of this line, with wind as well, and hail also part of this. So really all modes are on the table here. Again, strong winds, some hail, and isolated tornado or two possible here. And then there's the Sioux Falls area by the early morning hours there, probably around 3 a.m. probably around then. And then that will continue to move east, eventually into northwest Iowa, southwest Minnesota, northeastern South Dakota. Low pressure, you can really see that system. And then by Thursday, the back side of this, more rain is expected for South Dakota and then in Minnesota. And that rain will continue Thursday. So Thursday, at this point, looking like a washout, a lot of rain on Thursday. Just kind of a rainy day ahead for Thursday. So Wednesday night, severe weather chances. And then Thursday, just a lot of rain. Just kind of a rain out. So that is the expectation. That is what is expected here over the next 48 hours. And as we go through the rest of our severe weather parameters here, let's look at our temperature forecast here. And for your day on Wednesday, again, we're going to heat up here. Temps are going to get pretty warm. As you can see here by the afternoon hours tomorrow, we're expecting mid to upper 80s in our area, near 90 up in Aberdeen. I guarantee you there will be a few 90-degree temps here somewhere in South Dakota, up in northeastern South Dakota, potentially also down near Yankton. And then, yeah, mid 80s in Iowa, and then mid to upper 80s in South Dakota and Nebraska and Minnesota. So that is plenty warm for storms to form. And really, look at that front there with that thunderstorm activity. You got 70s on the front side. You got low 50s on the back side. That rain cooled air. You can really see, it's kind of cool how you can see that system on the temperature map here. Now, if we look at the dew points, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this. I thought this was interesting. So here's your dew point forecast for the next 48 hours. As you can see that the green colors and the teal colors coming in, that is your dew points coming in near 60 in northwest Iowa there for this upcoming morning. Temps in the 50s across the rest of the region. And then by the time we get towards tomorrow afternoon and evening, there's your belt of 60-degree dew points here out in central South Dakota, low 60s there near Pierre. And then as that storm moves east, that humidity really gets in. I mean, look at those dew points down in Sioux City. 64 of a dew point in Sioux City. 50s for everyone else. So, I mean, a lot of factors play into this. You know, how humid Walls area. As of right now, not seeing a whole lot of humidity, but you know, we could see mid 50s for dew points, which that is for severe weather and strong winds and some small hail and some isolated tornado risk. And then on Thursday, those dew points will lift up into Minnesota, and we'll kind of get out of our area. So that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, continue to follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube. We'll give you guys all the weather updates as we get them. And again, we'll provide you guys the latest. And then tomorrow, we'll be going live as needed. You know, if severe weather warrants, you know, if we get tornado warnings, you know, if we get bad weather, we will be sure to bring you guys the latest. We'll jump on the air, bring you guys live coverage. And so that is going to wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and have a great night. Stay safe.